Awesome. All right. Welcome, everyone. I am just so happy to be here. And I have my dear friend Karen with me today. It's always so great to connect with you. You are just such a beautiful soul that every time I'm with you, I just feel so nourished. So I'm just grateful that you are here with us today.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Absolutely. So I'm Emily Kady, if you don't know, and hi Chantel, it's nice to have you here too. If anybody else is here with us, please say hello in the comments. We'd love to connect with you. And Karen Corrado, I'm sorry,
Corrado, Karen
Corrado,
Corrado.
is here with me as well. Powerful healer, powerful light worker. And today we are all about the Lionsgate portal. I know I've been hounding this in over the last week, but this energy is so powerful and shifting and changing timelines and healing old patterns and wounds can be healed super quick right now in this current portal that we are in. So that while it's open, it closes on August 12th. So in 6 days, it will be closing and it will peak on Friday, the 8th, the 8/8 portal. So while it's open, it's an opportunity for each and every single one of us to truly release, shed whatever it is that we have been holding on to, those old thoughts, those old beliefs, patterns that have been keeping us small, keeping us blocked from what it is that we are here to do, to release those, shed those, and then step into your true authentic self. This is the time right now. So what is the Lion's Gate? The Lion's Gate is this like heightened spiritual energy. It's a vortex or a portal that happens every year at this time. And it's where the sun is in Leo. The Sirius, our spiritual sun, Orion belt, and Earth are all in alignment. And there's creates this surge of energy that's coming in for energetic upgrades, DNA upgrades, soul remembrance, remembering who you are on your soul essence, and to have quantum leaps, quantum timelines. You can shift things right now. Something that may have taken us 10 years in the past can be done very quickly in this current energy that we are in. So when I'm talking about releasing those old patterns that has kept us small, literally we can shift and get onto that higher frequency timeline, the more ascended timeline that we want to be on, we desire to be on. That leap is right here and ready for us. So Karen, tell me a little bit about the Lionsgate and what are you doing to prepare for it, or to take advantage of this energetic vortex that we're currently in?
Well, as you were speaking, I was just remembering what it brought up for me, hearing you, is that we have to remember that when we are changing what we're doing, we're clearing out what doesn't serve us anymore, clearing old patterns, belief systems, that we are literally changing the timeline, as you said, but it changes literally the past, the present, and the future. So it's not just we're changing now going forward, it's literally really changing the past. And there's really some interesting new science about this also. Do you remember the Snow White movie? And we all remember Magic Mirror on the Wall.
Yes.
Well, people go back now and it's mirror, mirror on the wall. So that is just a symbolic of a little bit of a time. And I know there's a name for that, but I can't remember it right now.
Mandela effect.
Yes, the Mandela effect.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is really what's happening. It's pretty fascinating. So the work that you and I do is so powerful to change the world as we know it, really, bringing so much more light and so much more love.
I love that you brought that up because it's true. When we change our present frequency that we're at, we do the shadow work, we do whatever it is that we are ready to release and get rid of and jump on the timeline that we choose to be on. It does. There is science showing that it does change our past and our present.
And I don't know about you, but I am so happy to be in this magical world that we see. I feel like magic every day with the work that we do. It's pretty incredible. We're so blessed.
Okay, I want to hear some of your magic stories. I love the magic stories because I know I feel so blessed. Sometimes I'm brought to tears. because of the magic that is brought around me. So tell me something.
Well, I have to think about, I mean, I feel like I see specific things every day. So when I work with somebody and they change their perspective in an instant, I feel like that's magical.
Absolutely.
When we're releasing emotions or old baggage and people really get it and they start to feel different right when you're talking to them, that to me is magic. And it
Yes.
happens all the time. There's little things that happen every moment, and there's big shifts that happen too. I'll have to think about that and see if I can remember anything specific that's pretty magical. Well,
I had one this weekend or this week, a
oh,
reading with
cool.
a client I hadn't seen in a whole year. And so she came to me, and so last time I saw her, I she was newly pregnant, and I said, you're gonna, or she was just about to get pregnant. I can't remember the details, but I said, you're gonna have a baby boy, and he's gonna be powerful. He's coming in this time for a specific reason. He's actually gonna be your teacher. And so she booked a session with me. Earlier this week, she booked one of my what Lionsgate sessions, and she held up this 2-month-old little baby boy. I instantly fell into tears. I
Oh,
could
I
feel
bet.
his energy. I could feel like he was still in that, in the, I think it felt like the ninth dimension. It was in very high dimension.
Wow.
So pure and beautiful. And I was just like, oh my God,
Wow.
so precious.
That's really fun. And you're bringing up babies. So I was recently working with a woman and I did weekly sessions for her for quite a while, 6 months, because she had some really severe anxiety for 20 years that nobody could find what was going on. But she was pregnant at the time. And so towards at the end, before she was going to give birth, literally because I do a lot of the tapping, I do a lot of different things, but tapping is one of them. The baby was tapping with us
What?
but before she was born.
So in
And
the
it
womb,
didn't
the
just
baby
happen,
was tapping.
the baby was tapping with us. And it didn't just happen one time I would have said, oh, it's coincidence, but no, it happened every week. It was pretty exciting.
That's amazing. So she could feel the baby tapping inside of
Yep.
who was in
Along with her, because at first she
instinct.
was like confused because she felt it, but she didn't believe she was feeling that. And then sure enough, it just kept happening. So
Wow, talk about like healing generational wounds and stuff right
Yeah,
there.
for sure. And
That's so
incidentally, that
beautiful.
woman that had the anxiety for 20 years, she didn't have anxiety anymore. So that was a really amazing transformation.
Oh, I love that.
She had done everything she possibly could, but it
Oh,
was a lot of fun with the baby tapping along.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just precious. We do have a few comments here. So Powerful Nomad, he said, Emily, I have to tell you this. I am reading The Dynamic Law of Prosperity by Catherine Ponder, and wow, great book, great recommendation. I know, isn't that such an amazing book? I love it. I actually use that book, I will tell you this, Austin, as a like a divination tool. I sometimes will pick it up and I just close my eyes and I will ask a spirit, my highest guides, what message do I need to know about my finances today or whatever it is. And I just randomly open up a page and start reading it. And it's like spot on. So I love that book. And Chantel, I had a similar experience the other day where a lady brought in a newborn baby and sat down next to me. And when I asked to look at him, I just was overwhelmed with love. I know, isn't it love? And it was so unexpected. Babies' energy, they literally are pulling in this higher realm energy to the 3D dimensions. And it is the most powerful, most beautiful experience to feel that love. It's so, I was like literally in tears with my client, which isn't surprising. I can get into tears very easily, but that baby moved me.
Yeah, it's magical when you're working with somebody and they show you a baby for sure. It is really magical.
Absolutely. So I love these magical stories and experiences that we are so blessed to experience. And for those of you that are listening, this is so pure. You're right, Chantel. This literally, this portal right now is magical. We can all have these major transformations, whatever it is that we desire. As Karen is talking about, one of her clients struggling with 20 years of anxiety, you said?
Anxiety, yeah.
Gone?
Go on.
The baby helped tap it out of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Generational healing. That anxiety, if she didn't work with you, that anxiety would have been could have been passed down to the baby.
Yes, and I also talked to her extensively about that, it was perfect timing for her. So I'm so blessed and glad that she has had that experience, and then so she can move on for sure. And the baby
Absolutely.
can move on.
So beautiful. So, what is it that you listeners here want to transform in your life? What are you ready to shed like a snakeskin? That old layer that's been holding you back, keeping you small, keeping you hiding, keeping you in a fear state. What is it that you're ready to shed? Drop it in the comments. We would love to be able to help work through it, because this portal is so powerful right now. And we are here to support you however we possibly can, so you can move through these limitations, these 3D experiences of,
There's so much power with more than one person too, right? In a group, there's
oh,
so much power. It's just amplified. Yeah.
excellent point. Yeah, 3 or more together, that the energy is so strong when we are together. So love that. So yes, whatever it is that you're ready to release, just put it in the comments and we are happy to help work with you through that. I did ask, so one thing about Earth is that we do have this polarization. We have the duality, right? You can't have light without the dark. And we hold on to what we know because we think we're protecting ourselves. The duality of not knowing, the unexpected, there's sometimes challenge to be able to be forced into that move or that change. So we can choose to be forced into it and go through a challenge, or we can be a little bit uncomfortable and make that decision now to release whatever it is that you're wanting to release. It, you realize it's not supporting you anymore. It supported you before. Be grateful for it then, but now it's no longer supporting you. And that you can release it. What I'm hearing in spirit, and I'm curious, Karen, if you're getting anything on this, but what I'm hearing in spirit is you can release it now in the Lion's Gate, where it's very supportive and yes, a little bit unknown, and maybe brings up some unsettling feelings. However, as you do this, if you choose to, you're going to be supported. But if you choose to not, you may go into later 2025 into 2026 with force challenges.
That is a really good point, because if you don't listen to what spirit is telling you, it will get stronger and louder. And I have experiences with this with people all the time, saying that, I should have done this, but then something happened, something came up. If you don't deal with whatever it is. Just this morning, I was working with somebody and she had a really big aha moment when she realized that she had been inadvertently, now none of this is purposely, right? Because our subconscious is kind of running the show, that she realized that she was kind of making herself sick to, or even just tell people like, well, I can't do this because I'm not feeling well or not strong enough or whatever it is. And that was such a big aha moment for her. So this week for her homework is to really just listen and watch where she's doing that, because I feel like these patterns sometimes are so hidden that we don't have any idea about them because we're just living our life. But when you realize one of these little patterns, it's a celebration, really, because that's the moment you could start releasing it and changing it. Pretty amazing.
100%. Yes. Once you pull it out of the subconscious and into the conscious, that's where you can release it.
Yeah.
It can be that easy. That happened to me last week. I think I did a YouTube on this, how I sat down in front of my computer. I had this beautiful morning, take care of myself, sat down in front of my computer. And this is about the Lion's Gate for me. Anxiety crept in out of nowhere. And I was paralyzed, sitting at my computer like, I don't have it in me to work today. I got nothing. And then I realized, oh my gosh, this is an anxiety I carried from my youth. And I had to really sit with that. And the moment I was aware, okay, this is anxiety. This is an anxiety from my youth. I didn't go into the story. I just acknowledged it. And then I just let it be released. And then all of a sudden I had energy and I could work.
Wow, that's a wonderful story. Yeah.
Yeah. So it can be that simple. And I think, too, the biggest thing is not going into the story.
Yes. My go-to, which I'm working through, is I don't know how. I don't know how to do something. I can't do it because I don't know how.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I need help. I don't know how.
So it's reframing that. Mm-hmm.
Reframing that and being conscious of when it starts to happen, because again, these are subconscious patterns that, yeah,
That have been driving you.
for your whole life, for my whole life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And probably past lives too.
Yeah, likely.
Yes. So
Yeah.
yes, being in tune with it, being aware of it. So okay, so we have powerful nomad. He says, I feel like I'm truly ready to attract my forever career at this point. Okay, let's go into that. So that's what you're wanting to step into. What is it that you need to release to attract that forever career? And are you supposed to have a forever career? I don't know. Let's see. Well, I'm going to go into your energy. I feel this is why I asked if you were supposed to have a forever career. I'm not saying you are or not, but I feel like um, how the world is today, things are shifting so dramatically that we are being asked to be flexible and not, you can attract a stable career that suits who you are for however long, is what I'm hearing. And it's right here ready for you. But they don't, what I'm hearing is to really just be gentle on yourself and allow flexibility in your life. Yeah. Because if you're stagnant or you're focused and that this is how it's supposed to be, it could get you into a rut. So it may be a forever career, but they're just saying be flexible. If you're at some point you're not feeling fed by it, then that's the rub. That's the out of alignment.
And I think that is very true for all of us at this point, to really to know that we need to be flexible. Things are changing so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we are sometimes programmed that change is hard or change is bad, but it can be wonderful, right?
Absolutely. Um, yes, that like, yeah, things have shifted so much. We're not in the 1950s anymore. So yeah. But yes, you may 100% find this career and love it and keep it for the rest of your life. So, but don't
And
have,
the words I get is soul passion. So
yes.
if there's a soul passion, then that's more, yeah, to find whatever it is. And it doesn't necessarily, people I feel like have things in their minds, but maybe they don't show up in the exact way that they think,
Can you
right?
expand on that a little bit more?
Well, so say you want a car and you want a Mercedes, say, right?
Mm-hmm.
But and you're putting it out there, but then all of a sudden a BMW shows up and it's not really what we want, but we've already had the path of this wanting this Mercedes that we're closed down to other options.
Got
So
it.
flexibility in that way.
Because you may miss this other
Flexible to
car
see
that
what
could be
comes. Right,
a better fit for you, actually.
right, exactly.
Got it. I love that. That's a great analogy. Thank you. Do you have anything else for Powerful Nomad? I do feel like the career is right at your fingertips. I do feel like you need to just really speak it into the present.
And we can do the DNA activation if you want for that, to bring in for all of us what is meant for us in the here and now and going forward.
Yeah, let's do that. We do have one more question.
Okay.
Chantel says, the old life that I was so programmed to, ready to love myself and know my own power, release my old dynamics. Yeah, this is the shedding of the skin, and this is what I'm seeing is that there's a strong attachment to it. It's like a security blanket, and so you're being asked, I think I talked about this. Where was I when I was talking about um movement comes from challenge, so we can choose to create that movement and go through a little bit of discomfort and challenge, or we can hold on to where we're at and be stagnant, and then the challenge will be forced on us. So it's a conscious decision is what I'm hearing, to really just go, I don't agree with this old programming anymore. Um, and release it, because I see it as a snake skin just like slithering off of you.
And also to program into the field, can be easy. This transition can be easy.
Oh my God, I love that. That's so good. Yes.
Yeah. And so you can kind of bypass your conscious mind by saying something like, what would it take for this to be easy? Or just imagine the programming in the field. What if this was easy? Right? Because you're making a pathway then to that or through that.
Yes. So good. Okay. So let's do this, unless you have another message for her.
No, I think that was it.
It's beautiful. Okay. Do you mind doing the DNA reprogram?
Sure. We can do a release, and or we can do a command statement to bring new in.
I'm hearing a release has to be done in order for the new to show.
Okay.
So if we're good with that.
So let's release anything that is holding us back, anything outdated or old energy that's holding us back.
Yes.
So in this, we can, in this, you would really tap on all the chakras individually at each one, but we'll do one, obviously, so because for time wise. So can everybody tap on gently on their heart center and then repeat after me. I now release any places and spaces.
Do you want me to repeat out loud or quietly?
That's up to you.
I'll just do quietly because everybody else.
Okay. In my physical body and energy field, in my cells, soul, and DNA, where I'm accidentally running old programs that need to move on. I release this fully and completely through all time, space, dimensions, realities, and genetic lines. I lovingly dissolve this program now. And just you would take a breath, and you can stop tapping and just relax. And you'll likely start to feel something moving. With this, we're literally shifting DNA. Powerful stuff. And just what you're noticing. Yeah.
Yeah, I could feel my whole body. I could feel like my cells just kind of getting rearranged in my torso.
Yeah. That's very much a lot of times what it feels like. I was working with someone in person the other day, and she was feeling this like energetic wobble. And that's always how I experienced too. So yeah.
So good. That felt amazing. Do we want to just do a really quick one since we did the release, just to pull in something? Or do you want me to do a light code to pull in and activate whatever?
Yeah, you're good at those. I love when you do those. We want to do a light code?
Yeah, let me do a light code one here really quickly. Let me just ask. I'm pulling in the most highest loving 5D guides for anyone that is here with us live, as well as anybody on the recording. I'm asking this collective group of guides. There's probably like, I see, it's a pretty big collective. I would say between 1,000 and 1,500 guides that have just shown up. Again, they are the most highest and most loving, and they're from the 5D and above realms. So they are here for our best and highest intentions. So I'm asking from the collective for one to be a spokesperson. And what is it that we are activating today? Okay, so this is what I'm hearing. Ooh, okay. This is a quantum timeline shift for the individuals here on, again, live, as well as those that are on the recording. And it's for each of you individually of where it is that's the most relevant and healing timeline that you are needed to go on to pull in what your hearts are desiring. It is also a timeline shift for the collective as we do this ourselves, they're saying, as we are pulling in this relevancy of where we need to go for life lessons, as well as the healing, then we are actually having an impact on a global and cosmic level. So not just a galactic level, not just within ourselves. So this work is very impactful. So, okay, I'm just gonna connect with them, and I put each of us into a safe space, a safe, sacred space. I do work with Christ consciousness, so I'm asking Jesus to step forward just to protect each and every single one of us, again, on this call, as well as that's live, as well as those in the recording. Okay. And I can see those that will be in the recording. I can see those of you that will be hearing it, so know that you are protected, and thank you, Jesus. Okay. Light language is a soul frequency. It is a language that is it's a frequency that is being spoken. I can sometimes interpret what I'm getting, sometimes I can't, but it's the soul upgrade. So what I will tell you, what I'm seeing or hearing as I am pulling in the light codes, I'm seeing light codes drop into every single person on this call. I'm seeing your individual light codes being dropped into you right now. They're going into your crown chakra. Again, same for the recording, not just those that are live. And you are receiving this a steady flow of new upgraded light codes that are going into your body to pull in whatever it is that you need to have activated in your body at this moment for this lionscape. Just if you are blocked and you don't want to receive it, that's fine. There's some, I don't know. There are a few people that don't want to receive that. That's fine. You don't have to. You can come back if you do feel at a later date that you want to receive it. It is here for you. Okay, so these light codes are being dropped in, and they are actually pulling out. What I'm seeing is there's energy that has been pushed down to your lower limbs, and it's kind of like dense and dark, and like it's being pulled out of you and being pulled into Mother Earth to be recycled and healed right now, or recycled. So it's upgrading you. You're getting these new light codes and pushing out these old light codes, this old dense energy that's been holding you back, you've been holding on to. You no longer need to hold on to it. Okay, so now they're going to do a timeline shift, and I'm asking that this is very gentle and easy for everyone that is here, that it will not jar anyone's nervous systems, and that you will go on to the most relevant and healing timeline that is where you're supposed to be at this time, or where you choose to be, not supposed to be, excuse me. I see so many angels just dropping in and taking you to your different timelines. So you're going to start to make different decisions than you normally would, is what they're showing me. You're going to make soul aligned decisions. These soul aligned decisions are going to pull you onto these different timelines of where you're supposed to be going, so that you can have what it is that your soul needs in this lifetime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me just see if there's anything else. Thank you. So beautiful. I love working in the spirit realm. So every single one of us just got a rainbow of light codes being dropped into our crown chakras and our energetic fields at this moment, just to seal off this work and have the activation completed. So thank you. Give me 1 second to get back into my physical body. because I could stay here all day. So I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. I don't know how long I've been doing this, so I apologize. It's been a while. If anybody else needs to be grounded, let's just ground you guys right now, is what the spirit team is saying here. So what they're showing me is right now, just take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, you're breathing in these light codes, this rainbow of light codes is coming into your crown chakra. And it's like literally washing over your entire physical and energetic body and going straight down your feet and down into Mother Earth. And as you exhale, shoot it down into Mother Earth. And we're going to wrap that rainbow around Mother Earth's center crystal. Right now, we're going to wrap it around 3 times. And now we're going to just breathe in. And as you breathe in Mother Earth's energy. Now, this is not the rainbow, the ethereal rainbow. It's actually Mother Earth's minerals and nutrients that are being pulled into your feet and up your legs and all the way up into your chest, your head, down your arms, and just giving your body the nutrients that it needs and help ground you back into your body. So thank you. So now we have both the ethereal flowing through you and Mother Earth flowing, and it's creating a like a figure 8 of this energy just flowing through you right now to keep you into your soul alignment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Take a few deep breaths, and when you're ready, just slowly start to come back into this present moment.
Thank you, Emily. That was really powerful.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for clearing us. I think your clearing definitely helped activate more of the.
Yeah, I did feel that lots of energy coming in, lots of energy coming in.
There's a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Very multi-dimensional amounts of energy.
Yeah.
And I think that our guides are not, I think they're confirming. They're here to really help upgrade us, because planet Earth needs an upgrade, and planet Earth meaning the consciousness, not Mother Gaia, but the consciousness needs an upgrade. And they're saying that the more of us that get activated and in alignment, it's easier for it, like has it, our energy activates everybody, other people. Does that make sense?
Yes, well, we're all connected. Yeah, we're all connected. We're all connected. So what we do matters, every single one of us. We are all part of the collective. Yeah.
Absolutely. Whew. I can still feel that energy. It's pretty powerful and strong. So, do you have anything else that you wanted to share, Karen? I just love you. Thank you.
Thank you. I feel like that was so beautiful and complete that I feel like to leave it there would be honorable for the energy, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And so as we wrap up, Lionsgate is still open until August 12th. I have 2 sessions left of my Lionsgate activation. And so if that's something you're interested in, I'll drop the link below, as well as I'll put it in the chat now. For some reason, my chat doesn't stay online after the recording goes, after the live, but I'll put it here, and then I'll put it in the description if you are interested. Once they're gone, they're gone. Karen, what's your offering? What do you have? Because she's so powerful, you guys.
Oh, thank you. I'm kind of in the middle of things right now, and I don't even have an active website because they deactivated one and the new one is not activated for some reason, but it would be KarenCorrado.com.
Okay, so we will drop that into your into the description, and then unless you want to draw, or well, it's probably too complicated at this moment. I'll put it in the description right away.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, check out her website and see what her services are, because she's powerful, and her clients are seeing major shifts right away. So something that's holding you back, she may be your girl. So thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Karen. I really appreciate it. This is really powerful and so fun.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Emily.
Absolutely. Have a great Lionsgate.